South Africa is a country located at the southernmost point of the African continent. It is the 25th largest country in the world by land area and has a population of around 60 million people. The country is renowned for its diverse cultural heritage, breathtaking landscapes, and wildlife. Geography and climate. South Africa has a varied geography, with the east coast being bordered by the Indian Ocean, while the west coast is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean. The country is mostly flat, with some mountainous regions such as the Drakensberg Range, which is located in the eastern part of the country. The climate in South Africa is generally mild, with warm summers and cool winters. However, the climate varies from region to region, with some areas being very arid, while others receive a lot of rainfall. History. South Africa has a rich and complex history, with evidence of human habitation dating back over 100,000 years. The region was colonized by the Dutch in the 17th century, who established Cape Town as a trading post. The British took control of the region in the 19th century, and it remained a British colony until 1961 when it became a republic. In the mid-20th century, South Africa became notorious for its apartheid policies, which enforced racial segregation and discrimination. The system was eventually dismantled in the 1990s, and the country held its first multiracial democratic elections in 1994. Culture. South Africa has a rich and diverse cultural heritage, with influences from various ethnic groups, including the Zulu, Xhosa, Sotho, and Afrikaans. The country has 11 official languages, including English, Afrikaans, Zulu, and Xhosa. The arts are an important part of South African culture, with music, dance, and literature being particularly prominent. The country is also known for its culinary scene, with traditional dishes such as bobotie, boerewors, and biltong being popular. Tourism. South Africa is a popular tourist destination, known for its stunning landscapes, wildlife, and outdoor activities. Some of the most popular tourist attractions in the country include Kruger National Park, Table Mountain, the Cape of Good Hope, and the Garden Route. The country is also home to numerous museums and cultural attractions, including the Apartheid Museum and the Robben Island Museum. Economy. South Africa has the second largest economy in Africa, with a diverse range of industries, including mining, manufacturing, and agriculture. The country is a major exporter of gold, diamonds, and other minerals, and is also home to a growing technology sector. Despite its economic success, however, South Africa is also plagued by high levels of inequality, with poverty and unemployment being major challenges. The country is also grappling with issues such as crime, corruption, and political instability. Conclusion. South Africa is a fascinating and complex country, with a rich cultural heritage and stunning natural landscapes. While it has faced many challenges in the past, the country is making progress towards a more inclusive and prosperous future. Politics. South Africa is a parliamentary republic with a president as the head of state and government. The country has a multi-party political system, with the African National Congress, ANC, being the ruling party since 1994. However, there are several other significant political parties in South Africa, including the Democratic Alliance, DA, and the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF. Education. South Africa has a well-developed education system, with compulsory schooling for children aged between 7 and 15 years. The country has a mix of public and private schools, with the majority of students attending public schools. South Africa also has a number of universities, with the University of Cape Town, Stellenbosch University, and the University of the Witwatersrand being among the most prestigious. Sports. South Africans are passionate about sports, with rugby, soccer, and cricket being the most popular. The national rugby team, known as the Springboks, has won the Rugby World Cup 3 times, while the national soccer team, known as Bafana Bafana, has qualified for the World Cup twice. South Africa also hosted the 2010 FIFA World Cup, which was the first time the tournament was held on the African continent. Wildlife. South Africa is home to a diverse range of wildlife, with several national parks and game reserves throughout the country. Some of the most famous parks include Kruger National Park, which is home to the Big Five, lion, leopard, elephant, rhinoceros, and Cape buffalo, and Otto Elephant National Park, which is known for its herds of elephants. Languages. As mentioned earlier, South Africa has 11 official languages, with English being the most commonly spoken. Other languages spoken in South Africa include Afrikaans, isiZulu, isiXhosa, Sepedi, Setswana, Sesotho, Zunga, Siswati, isiNdebele, and Tshivenda. Cuisine. South African cuisine is diverse and flavorful, with influences from various cultures. Braai, barbecue, is a popular cooking method, and boerewors, a type of sausage, is a staple at most braais. Other popular dishes include biltong, dried meat, bunny chow, a curry dish served in a hollowed-out loaf of bread, and bobotie, a sweet and savory dish made with spiced minced meat and topped with a custard-like topping. Religion. South Africa has a diverse religious landscape, with Christianity being the most widely practiced religion. Other significant religions in South Africa include Islam, Hinduism, and traditional African religions. The country also has a significant Jewish community, with many Jewish immigrants arriving in the country in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Transportation. South Africa has a well-developed transportation system, with several international airports, including Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg and Cape Town International Airport. The country has an extensive road network, with highways connecting major cities. South Africa also has a passenger rail system, with long-distance trains operated by the state-owned Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa. Currency. The currency used in South Africa is the South African rand, which is abbreviated as ZAR. The rand is divided into 100 cents and is used in all transactions throughout the country. Notable figures. South Africa has produced many notable figures, including Nelson Mandela, who served as the country's first black president from 1994 to 1999. Other notable South Africans include Archbishop Desmond Tutu, who played a key role in the fight against apartheid, and Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur who co-founded PayPal and SpaceX. Challenges. Despite its many successes, South Africa still faces many challenges. The country has a high level of income inequality, with many people living in poverty. Crime is also a significant issue, with high levels of violent crime in some areas. South Africa also faces significant environmental challenges, including water scarcity and air pollution. Finally, political instability and corruption have been significant issues in recent years, with many South Africans calling for more transparent and accountable governance. Economy. South Africa has the largest economy in Africa, with a mix of developed and developing sectors. The country's economy is heavily reliant on mining, with gold, platinum, and coal being some of the most important mineral resources. Other important sectors include agriculture, manufacturing, and tourism. Climate. South Africa has a varied climate, with some areas being tropical while others are semi-arid. The coastal areas have a Mediterranean climate, with mild, wet winters and warm, dry summers. Inland areas have a continental climate, with hot summers and cold winters. The country also experiences frequent droughts, which can have significant impacts on agriculture and the economy. Arts and culture. South Africa has a rich artistic and cultural heritage, with music, dance, and visual arts playing important roles in the country's cultural identity. The country has produced several internationally renowned artists, including the late Miriam Makeba, a singer and civil rights activist, and William Kentridge, a visual artist known for his drawings, prints, and animated films. South African literature is also highly regarded, with authors like Nadine Gordimer, J.M. Coetzee, and Alan Paton achieving global recognition. Tourism. South Africa is a popular tourist destination, known for its natural beauty, wildlife, and cultural attractions. Tourists can visit the country's many national parks and game reserves, including Kruger National Park and Kgalagadi Transfrontier Park. The country's cities also offer a range of cultural and historical attractions, including Robben Island, the Apartheid Museum, and the Table Mountain Cableway in Cape Town. Languages and media. South Africa has a thriving media industry, with newspapers, magazines, radio, and television stations serving diverse linguistic and cultural communities. Most of the major newspapers and media outlets publish in English, but there are also publications and broadcasts in other official languages, including Afrikaans, isiZulu, and isiXhosa.